Hey guys, today we are doing a movie review for A Quiet Place. Now, during the movie, I felt I didn't feel as enthralled as I hoped to be. Some of the, jump scares were effective. Most of the, I'm a horror fan. So I can probably calculate when they're going to happen. That's not much surprise there. The one thing, I mean, the one thing that I did like about the movie is that, let me just point out this. I did not hate it. I didn't think it was a piece of crap. I did like how smart the characters were. I also liked how inventive it was to for the filmmakers to show how it was like living in a quiet place, sign language, which is really key because they had a deaf daughter or half deaf daughter, whatever the case may be. I mean, she wasn't so deaf that she couldn't hear, I guess, but I mean, like, she did have an ear thing, a hearing aid. And also, because that makes sense why they would do sign language, and if you're living in a place where you can't make any sound, how do you eat? You don't eat on plates. You eat on lettuce leaves. Big chunks of leaf as your plate. I think that was very smart. There was a really tense scene for me towards the middle-ish end where she had the baby. That was really tense because when it showed her pregnant, I was like, "Oh, girl, you are dead, son. Dead. You're not gonna make it. You're just not gonna make it." So that was really the intense moment. I think it's stupid that the dad died in vain, although there was a very touching moment with the daughter. I cried. And I'm not a very sensitive person. It's just, that was very sweet, and I didn't want him to die, though, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like his death was pointless, and they figure out how to kill the monster. That was pretty. It's not a movie I would watch again. But one thing I will say, if you're going into this theater thinking it's a horror movie, you're going to be disappointed. You go in the theater expecting a thriller, you might be okay. Because it is a thriller / drama. Anybody that says this is a horror movie they're just wrong. And I know my opinions aren't very popular. I know that they differ from a lot of moviegoers. But that's fine, they're my opinions. This is all in my opinion. This is not reading anything. Let me show you the trailer of A Quiet Place, and I'll give you my rating. You know what? What's funny about that is every scene that is in the trailer is actually in the movie, and that's very rare nowadays. Usually they film things for the trailers that aren't even in the movies, but this one did have all those things. So my rating is what I would give it, a 3 out of 5. I think it's very creative, um, and a decent movie. I think it's a decent movie. I don't hate it. It's just, for me personally, I would probably never watch it again, but I can also see why people flock to this. I mean, this is a good movie to most people. Really haven't heard anybody that hated it. It's not bad. It's just not for me, personally. So yeah, I recommend you see this movie if your love for thrillers is very deep. If you're a horror fan like I am, maybe not. But I mean, go see it. Make your own assumptions. Alright, everybody, I'm Killer Cutie, and this was a movie review.